Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. As usual, welcome to the SciFiAIguy Twitch stream. Hello, Crafty Devious, my faithful and trusted mod, among other things, who is possibly the only person in the stream right now, but that's fine. That's normal. That's okay. We've only just started. Audio working good tonight. Fantastic. Well, this is part 3 of the Talos Principle playthrough. Yeah, so we'll do the usual 5-minute early preamble. Anybody watching on YouTube, feel free to scroll ahead about 5 minutes. That's when I'll press play, basically. This is just the opening interim period wherein people who get the notification on their phones or device of choice have the time to, stop what they're doing, drop everything, and run over to Twitch. Tonight I'm drinking beer, because beer is good, beer is tasty. And it has once again been a long-ass day. And so it's nice to try and chill, try and relax. And I think this is going to be a puzzle-centric session. There was a lot of cool plot stuff going on before in the previous sessions, which is amazing. I love it, and I want to get more of it. But after a long day, it's possible that puzzles are what I want. Perhaps more than plot content. But who knows? Who knows? This could be a plot-heavy sesh, whether I fucking like it or not, frankly. Oh, we have Shanud. Hello, Shanud. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you here. Yeah, we're doing a 5-minute preamble, giving people time to turn up. I am apparently full of burps, so if I burp and it sounds disgusting, I sincerely apologise. I'm trying to mask them. I'm trying to just let the air float freely from my throat hole, instead of making a rumbling in the voice box region. So I think best option, burping a lot. Try to drown the burps with beer. I think that's the smart play. Suffocate them with that sweet amber fluid, etc. Looks like it's going to be a quiet night tonight in chat. Well, that's all right. As stated, it's going to be a mainly puzzle-based stream anyhow, I think. I think that's about all I can manage. I mean, look, if plot happens, I'll roll with it. Mainly, I don't want to have to read out a bunch of readouts. Oh, we have Place of Old. Excellent, excellent. Starting to get some more of the staples in. Hello, hello. Yeah, we're almost at the end of the 5-minute preamble, this is why we hold it, so people have time to turn up. Yeah, I was just talking earlier with Crafty about my plans to move one of my regular medical appointments that's on Mondays to Fridays once I stop teaching, and that means I will be, hopefully, more cogent, more mentally and physically alive, and thus ready to generate internet content at the drop of a hat. Because at the moment I'm wiped. I'm so wiped. I have a weekend that is part restful but part social, because the weekend is when I can do social cool things. But yeah, if I shuffle things around, I just might be more lively on the stream. And Talos Principle is really energizing as far as games go. It's very interesting, and it begs me to play it more, which is fucking fantastic. I absolutely want to horn in on that. Oh, excellent. Yep, so Crafty is in the study right now. She is watching from there, and our stately Bean, our wonderful cat, is allowed in this study on a brief offer just to wander around and see what it's like, because he got really pissy last time when he didn't have access to Crafty. Place of Old in a very cold bedroom, ready for robot puzzles. Well, hopefully these incredible brain teasers warm you within and without. Alright. Oh, guys, why are you talking about shots? Look, I tell you what though, I am very tempted to have some sort of birthday stream in which I just play some bullshit nonsense and get trashed online. That sounds pretty good. The only downside is when I get trashed, I want to hang out with people. And hanging out with you guys here is fun. It's great to, do the chat thing and do the game thing, but it's not as good in terms of social stuff as literally being in the same room as other people and drinking with them. So I'm torn. I'm torn on that one. We'll see. At any rate, let's play. Play some Talos. Yeah, continue. Oh, Place of Odd is a good suggestion. We can go to your house and live stream with you. That's an option, I suppose. The downside is the mic is a lapel mic. Came with the PlayStation 4. It's a lovely little beast, but as you guys may have noticed during the one-off Soma stream where Kelly was in the house, and me and Kelly were drinking and playing Soma, not quite as audible, unfortunately. It doesn't pick up much more than one person. Oh, that's right. There was potentially a new mechanic. Yeah, because there's this symbol. Yes. Oh, Place of Old, or watch with Crafty and then come and socialise after. That's true. Yeah, look, let's investigate potential options. Let's think about it. Because I think it would be super cool. It's just a matter of, if I fall? No, look, I don't think I take fall damage. I didn't last time I ran and I jumped. Apart from anything, I'm a robot. So, I guess that doesn't mean I don't have health. But I can jump, right? So, okay, let's... Yeah, see, I'm like, oh man, I just want to do puzzles. Okay, so there's fall damage. I'm going to try that jump one more time, because it might lead to a star. And, fucking whatever. Look, if I jump here, jump carefully. Nope. Should have tried to... Fuck it. Sorry, just rubbing my eye. My left eye has been a real dickhead today. All the way... Like, I had meetings today. My day was plump with meetings, and I fucking just had a bad eye the entire time. It's a real shit show. Well, that's fine. I have beer. I have Talos Principle, and I have my amazing chat. Place of Old, Shanud and SciFiAIguy are the corrupting influences in my one and only shots experience. Well, happy to oblige. Yeah. Shots are fun. I've grown up a lot. Well, I've grown up some. Well, I drink less shots. How's that? I've grown up less, I've grown up more. No one can know. How could such a thing be measured? But I do less shots now. That much is true. That doesn't mean they're not good. Doesn't mean they are good though. Like let's be clear. I can't help it. I'm like, oh cool, let's do puzzles, but I need to know the space that I'm in. I want to see it. It helps that it's just exquisite. Like, the designers just went fucking ham on this. Look at that. Look at that shit. Also, look at how, to me that's signposting rampitude. Come on. Probably isn't a, I want it to signpost ramp, and it's not. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, and this game has me looking for QR codes all the time. Aha! Wait. Yes. Where did you go? Did anyone else see that ghost? Yeah, I missed because I was dicking around too much. I probably triggered it, and then it ran somewhere, and then I lost it. Shit. Well, anyway. Guess that's ruined forever. Where's that QR code? Where did I put thee? Seriously, where did I run this? Oh, no, there we go. Okay. If anyone ever reads this, the trick is seeing the assumptions you're making about the mechanics and reassessing them. Good luck. Naming function error. Well, that's cool. I like the naming function error. That's rad. Glad to see that Shanud, as always, presenting the most rational and reasonable response to my problem, which is to remove my fucking eye. Thank you. Thank you so much. Place of Old, saying that, you know, you'll be a little quiet tonight, 30 maths test to mark. I feel you. I have somewhere in the area of 30 to 40. Whoa!
Behold, I am Elohim, and I speak unto the darkness. Be gone. Excess data cleared.
Ha! Okay. So I wish I knew more about programming so that I could suggest what that could be. Like, they're not even being coy about it. He fucking said excess data cleared, right? Like, they're not being shy at all about how artificial this world is and Elohim's place in it, right? Like, he is the god computer. The inference that I believe we drew last time was that Elohim was once upon a time a program used to generate content in a MMORPG, an MMORPG, as it were, and it wasn't called Elohim, but it was named him, and the Elo came from like E10 or something of that effect. Yeah, something like that. Oh, Cat does Twitch. Hello. No need to apologise. Welcome. We just witnessed the whole world going dark and flickering a bit, and then Elohim being like, I speak unto the darkness, be gone. And then, you know, excess data cleared. So that's cool. Just making it completely plain that Elohim is a computer. Okay. Push it further. See, yeah, there's a little symbol. I've seen one of those before, and it had a light glowing in it. Reminded me of... Well, actually, it partially reminded me of Talos Principle. Not Talos Principle, we're playing Talos Principle, so of course it would remind me of that. No, it reminded me of Turing Test, but also another game that involved... Oh, of course, Portal. We have to shoot little... Okay, so if I... Here's my guess. I need to put something in here so that this opens, right? Lock and key. Okay, and here's the new device. Never used one before. Don't know how they work. About to find out. Oh ho! Yeah, see, we saw one of these in the, air quotes, real world. In that Tundra. Tundra Rhino. No, that's a different thing. Oh! Red. Why are you different? Why is that special? Oh! Yes, you're not real. Well done. Okay, so we've got dingoes there. Alright. Let's grab a dingo. Bam. Okay, so... Whoa! Ow. Does it hurt me? No, but it... Oh, of course, I'm a roboid. Okay. So... Okay, so clearly the point... Well, actually, the first... Well, I just want to get straight to the, solving this shit, right? Ah, insufficient. Why, though? Why? Where's the red... Where's the red coming from? Yeah. Okay, so... If I'm correct... Aha! Okay. Not allowed to take it through that. Okay, so... Ah, but it shows me the potential line, which is cool. Okay, interesting. So, clearly... yep. And... oh, yep. Sick. Yeah, we did it. We did it. Cool. Where in the balls is the red light, then? Why red? Why red? If not also red? Is it hidden? Is it in a weird place? Yeah, like clearly there's some colour matching nonsense. Which, again, cool, part of the puzzle, totally get it, fine. More headless malarkey. That's cool. Okay, well, I haven't read chatting forever, so I'm gonna sip my brewski. Oh yes, Cat does Twitch. When did you go to the real world? Catch me up, please. Crafty Devious, giving a good summary here. Last week we went to another area and it wasn't glitchy. There was a tower that God said to avoid, so we checked it out thoroughly. We'll unlock elevator levels in the new tower as progress. Yeah. And yeah, Crafty Devious says it correct. There was snow and industrial punk buildings and stuff. So, massive contrast. So here it's, Mediterranean, temperate and classical architecture out the wazoo, with lots of little weird tech things just sort of wedged in, right? Just little bits and bobs that stand out so much because they're all, high tech. And I remember in the first episode saying, oh, hey, look at this super industrial bullshit. It's super industrial and bullshit. What the hell? It doesn't mix very well with the classical world. It's a very odd choice. But yeah, when we go to the so-called real world, it was very fitting because the buildings were run down. They were all industrial and weird. Just realised something odd. Yeah, there's a tower there. Okay, so I'm going to take this connector. Can I? Yes! Ah. Fucking brain genius is what I am. Okay, so I need to get red light to there, and I will unlock that star. Yes. Fucking love it. Gonna drink beer, gonna solve puzzles. Let's check the... Maybe I should do a full tour of the island once I've solved all the puzzles. Maybe that's it. Because I get so turned around and interested, but I think a full scour once I've A, gotten a feel for the area, and B, solved all the puzzles, and C, smash this long neck. Nope. Unlike Trump, when I see an orb, I'm gonna step away, and I'm gonna save it for later. One must never rush towards the orb. Cat does Twitch. Has it gotten heaps more cloudy? Is that the storm layover? This is cloudier, actually. But it's weird, right? I'm liking these puzzles, but they're being pretty blatant about me not having to take these areas seriously in terms of their realness. They're just here to be puzzles. And, it was foregrounded that this was a testing area, or that these were testing areas, but with everything glitching and with all the stuff that happened when we got here with, it being a bit dark and then Elohim, fixing it all and saying excess data cleared, narratively it makes me care about these spaces less. These are the game part of the game for me. They contain the monitors, which contain the narrative part of the game. But so much of this is just the game part, just the puzzle book. And that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that this is criminal. Intriguing. So we have a trio. So these are one. Oh, I see. So this is 1 point hitting here and then turning on those two. This will, aha! So this will turn on this. This will, yeah. So these are the two gates. And then we've got this gate here. And that dude up there. Well, shit. I mean, shit. That's up there. I mean, it really feels like it's just relatively easy, right? What it's showing me is that it can connect to two at once. Oh, and there's a timer on it. That's interesting. Yeah, that's a tutorial. Just telling me, yep, cool. Oh, and now I can unlock block puzzles, or the block element, whatever that is. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder what the puzzles are like if I haven't unlocked it. Can I just not go into these? This makes me want to push ahead into other areas that contain block puzzles, but without unlocking the block first, to see if, yeah, to see how I'm gated in that way. I'm really curious about that. Oh, Mushin, welcome, welcome, welcome. Ooh, we're mainly doing puzzles today, I think. I think that's primarily the point. Oh yeah, Place of Odd. That was a great moment today, Trump and the Palantir. I have been following Bird Cardigan for a while on Twitter. She's responsible for that super annoying and yet incredibly excellent song about Khabib that I've shared a few times. She's great. She's been making jokes for a long time about the orb. Just general weird jokes about orbs. And now, everyone's making jokes about orbs. And, you know, she liked orbs before they were cool. So the joke was, don't cross the streams, because, you know, pop culture. It's the poppest of cultures. You know, I never got around to seeing the new Ghostbusters. I do want to. Oh, alright. Whenever I despair, I remind myself that at the end of this great pilgrimage lies life in the eternal memory of the designer. I need no further motivation. God, that's depressing. Ugh. One with faith. That's... ugh. It's grotesque. A lifetime spent solving the puzzles in this place would be one which missed everything of value in it. But we must remember that others will tread this path, and we must leave it better signposted than when we found it. So a kind of standing on the shoulders of giants thing. Intriguing. Well, I'm going to take another sip of my incredibly tall pint. Yeah, I really need to start shuffling. So, where are the generators? We've got... Oh! So the whole point of this is showing me that I'm not meant to... Yeah, don't cross the streams. That is interesting. And I'm guessing because this ground is at a uniform height, they will always intersect. I can't angle them, because these are going to be set at the right point. Yeah, okay. Alright. Well, you know, let's not... Yep. Sure. Well, I mean... This is going to work just fine. So well tutorialized. Like, ridiculously well tutorialized. I'm earning puzzle pieces at a rate of knots, but I don't feel that the game is easy. I feel that it is setting up to be hard, you know? I think this is possibly the problem that people had with Portal 2. The introduction of so many mechanics led to a lot of training puzzles that were perhaps a bit easy, a bit token maybe? And I love Portal 2, but I was predisposed to love Portal 2. I fully accept that there are faults that it may have that I was just unable to see because I just loved the overall sense and feel of Portal 2 so fucking much. Crafty Devious, been in the study update. Ooh. Setting down at the windowsill to watch our local bats, best night in the whole of forever. Yeah, it's probably a good window to watch bats from. I hope he doesn't get it in his little bean head that this window he should always have access to, because he's only allowed in my study under direct supervision. So, you know, he can fucking get over it. He's not even mad yet, and I'm telling him to get over it. Place of old diagnostic testing update. My kids know nothing. Aww. Yeah, it's... Being a teacher now is interesting. Now, I say being a teacher now. I have had very limited experience, right? Like, I'm not even a full semester through. I haven't even gotten to the final assignment with these guys. And I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and some of it is a slog, and I definitely find the marking a slog at times. Because it's so much to do at once, and because we've got so many assignments, it becomes a bit of a grind. But, you know, there's some genuinely great pieces in there, and it's cool to bring them on this journey. But, yeah, it's tough seeing assignments that don't quite land. If only because, you know, I want them to do well. I want them to write cool stuff and be smart and cool and awesome. But the thing I try and remind myself is that this is all a process. And this is semester 1, year 1, and they are moving from year 12 into this space. And that's, in and of itself, a difficult and strange process, right? Is this the solution, that I just get up on this motherfucker? Can I drop it like it's hot? No, it always wants to be on the ground. Okay. Well, that's what this is here for, I guess, but it's sort of in the way. Where's the blue? Oh, there you are. Yeah, so it's still all about elevation, so that's fine. So teaching me to use heights, if they're there, and... Yeah, see, look at this shit. This is breezy, and I'm so enjoying that. Damn. Fucking killing it. Alright. So, yeah, at some point I gotta get some red to that tower. Alright, well, I think we've given the orb enough time. We've given enough time to the orb. Well, enough time away from the orb to let it mellow, you know? Oh, it's a male. It's a thingo. Whatchamacallit? I was gonna say buried treasure, but that's not accurate. Time capsule. Fucking time capsule. Oh, Crafty Devious. Telling me directly, I think you may also just have an aptitude for these puzzles. I'm not especially following them. Oh, okay. So, what the past 2 puzzles have taught me is that the red and blue lines, if they intersect, they cancel each other out. Right now what I'm doing is I'm pairing the blue generated light with the blue socket. So I'm leading the out to the in on both colours to open a gate. And I just can't cross the lines. They can't intersect. The blue line and the red line can't touch. I hope that explains that.
The answer that came to me again and again was play. Every human society in recorded history has games. We don't just solve problems out of necessity. We do it for fun. Even as adults. Leave a human being alone with a knotted rope, and they will unravel it. Leave a human being alone with blocks, and they will build something. Games are part of what makes us human. We see the world as a mystery, a puzzle, because we've always been a species of problem solvers.
Yeah, I don't think she's wrong. I think she has, mentioned some... She's dropped some science. I'd agree with that. I would agree with that. Again, I would agree with that based on what I know, which is not someone who is... studying the brain in a scientific way. I'm reading the scientific studies of other people who have studied the brain, if that makes sense. So I am standing on the shoulders of giants, if indeed they are giants at all. And if they turn out to be wrong, well, shit. But, you know, that's a lot of academic stuff. You rely on the quality of your sources, and if those sources turn out to be garbage, then... Well, then you shrug and go, well, now we need to reinterrogate this, right? It's not the end of the world. But, yeah. Yeah, I love talking about the brain, and I love hearing stuff and going, that sounds correct, but I am not a scientist. I just think science is cool. I fucking love the sprint in this game. Oh my god. I'm so glad it has a sprint. Okay, so I've already solved that one, I guess? Hang on, what have I missed? What puzzle have I not? Where is the... Hang on. Let me go back to the gate, the door, the way in. Let's see if I've done all of the stated puzzles, because it feels like I... Damn! So, what the fuck was that over there that looked like a doodad without a home? Oh, place of old, I agree, Crafty, I get lost as he moves around. Sorry, guys. If you want me to slow it down, if you want me to be more explicit about my puzzle solving, I absolutely can. I understand that this is a performance medium, so it has a marginally different set of rules to the standard, oh hey, I'm going to dick around and make stuff happen paradigm. I fully accept that I'm, you know, tooling around at my own pace. And not at a pace that is necessarily helpful to others. Oh, okay, it was this one. Okay, so it was one that I've done. Yep, alright. Poorly signaled by me. Cool. Oh, crafty. Okay, I think because we can't see the interaction button presses to do the thing, I get the aim but not the method. However, this does not detract from enjoyment of the stream. Okay, cool. Just here for the ride. Place of old, 100% my inability to follow maps and directions. Okay, fair enough. No, that's legit. That is legitimate. Oh, God, I love beer. Alright. Where were we? Well, that's where we were. I want that star so bad. So this was blue only, right? Yeah, this was blue puzzle. The world's bluest puzzle. Alright, cool. Let's see what we can see. So, there's the red launcher. Where's the tower? It's not going to be this one, is it? Yeah, it's not going to be this one. Alright. Well, it might be, but like... This one had elevation to it, at least. And actually, being on this side, it might have a clearer shot. Do I have to get up here? Is that the trick? And then I can... Yes! Motherfucker. Alright, so... For context, here is a device. This is a device for refraction. It is for refracting light. Or reflecting... Yeah, this is the problem with beer. Now I don't know whether I'm using the word refracting correctly. I know I'm tripping over my own syllables. Okay, so here is the device. If I point it here, I can R1 select. When I do, there's a little symbol now below R1 connect, right? That shows that that is from that. And then I connect here, there. So now I have two. So now I know that when I place this, provided there is still line of sight, it will connect those two things. If I were to connect a third thing, any one of these, it would connect to those, right? So I'm creating links in a chain. But now that I'm not selecting anything new, if I press R1, well, this is showing me where it'll go, which is kind of cool. So if I need to position it somewhere explicit. But if I just press R1, bam. So what I've done is I've set up that connection, but I've predetermined the start point and the end point, or any additional points, right? So yeah, that's how the puzzles function. Ta-da! Alright, let's go get that star. Tell you what, give players a jump function. Well, I'm from first-person shooters, right, where you just fucking jump everywhere to avoid being headshot. Bam! Motherfucker. Yeah. Feel smart and feel cool. I'm glad that has illuminated some of the process. Because, yeah, I want you guys to, you know, understand what I'm trying to do here. Like, if it all gets a bit intractable, it's not like it won't be a fun stream to watch, but I don't know. I like the idea of you guys knowing what I'm trying to do. So it also means if I get especially fucking stuck and I ask for help is a possibility. As may have been already spotted in the chat rules, backseat gaming, not something I'm particularly fond of. But when I'm stuck, having a chat who has been following with me, offering suggestions, I think that's a cool thing. I think that's a cool thing to encourage, potentially. Alright, so let's do the island lap. Make sure we haven't missed anything. See, I'm curious whether I'm ever allowed down. Can I drop down there? Is that... Yep, okay. Okay. Cool. But just down there means death, right? Like if I... Like this... Ah, wow, I don't even hit bottom. Wow, okay. That was a noise. Okay. It's possibly a bean-related noise. I'm sure it'll pop up shortly in chat. It's fine? Okay, I'm glad it's fine. I'm glad everything's fine. Was it the Dishonored Special Edition box? Did the cat knock it over? The Dishonored 2 Special Edition box. Look at this. Did I miss a Tiny X? Oh, we have a Saz. Hello, Saz. Willkommen. I've solved all the puzzles on this island, and they were all super simple and very cool. So now I'm just tooling around, completing Island Watch 2017. Part of the Orb. It's important that we all give proper respect to the Orb. I think most of these are going to go nowhere. I mean, I was hoping for like a cave or a... What are you? Oh, you're a fucking gap in the world geometry. You're nothing. Garbage. We already know this fucking world is fake. That's fine. Everything's fine. Whew. Oh! It has been a rough morning in this house, but I'm here and Weenie is booting up. Well, it will be fantastic to have you both here. That's great. Sorry to hear that your morning was rough. I hope that this stream acts as a balm, or at the very least, some kind of distraction. I can attest to the value of being distracted. It's fucking awesome. It's kind of the business. It's sort of donut loop around the island that never lets me reach the ground. Perhaps. I'm really curious whether it's fall damage or whether it's just that I'm not meant to get down there, you know? Oh, see, look at that. Like, that absolutely looks like a place I should be able to go. Game! Come on. There you go. Yeah, this is all nothing. Yeah, so I'm seeing a lot of loopy paths, but not a lot of lower ground access. If you catch my drift. Saz asking, did we miss anything plotty? You did not, actually. So, you've been pretty lucky. It's just been puzzles. One thing that did happen when I got here was everything went dark. It's kind of, like, it was like there was a shadow falling over the land and things were flickering, like everything was glitching out. And Elohim decreed, I am Elohim, and, you know, darkness be gone. And the darkness went, and then Elohim said in his pleasant voice, excess data cleared. As if we didn't already know that Elohim was, you know, the world computer, the brain bot of this entire place. It was very cool. Nice little indicator. And I suppose not everybody might have done what we did, which was to run into the so-called real world with its, you know, frozen tundra and post-industrial, post-apocalyptic, perhaps, buildings. Strange temples. And, you know, already got the skinny on that. We have absolutely been treating this as the non-linear plot that it is. And that is something that has to be considered as well when you think about the writing of a piece like this. So there's going to be revelations of information that they can control through the gating of puzzles. And that's fine. Like, that's absolutely dandy. That's cool. Everybody's fine with that. Or at least I'm fine with it, and I'm going to take it as read that you guys are as well. But there's a whole heap that they don't know what order we're going to discover it in, right? Because part of this game is open. Well, so much of it is open so far, just strolling between what worlds we unlock. So the unlockability of the worlds allows for some gating, but within these worlds they have to give information, or at least it would behoove them to give information piecemeal in a way that paints a picture or outlines elements without being too heavy. Or it's heavy, but it's not ruined by another piece of information coming necessarily before or after it within that singular space. Reach out and touch these trees. If not for my cold and callous robo-heart. So, yeah, there's a ring around this island that's super cool, but it's just a ring. Like, I can't... If I go down there, I'll perish. The game has made that abundantly clear. So I don't know if I'm looking for anything around here, or if it's just something they designed, rendered, and thought would be cool, you know? And it is cool. Glade. I did miss a projection. So I was tooling around looking for QR codes, and I completely fucked up, and a projection ran in my peripheral vision and disappeared, and I lost it. So, and I guess they don't happen twice. I haven't seen it again. Already come this way? Maybe? Oh, this leads back to the start, doesn't it? Can I jump up here? That'd be cool. I can. Can I get to the top? I cannot. Video games. Alright. I'm gonna drink more beer. Beer's good. Oh, damn. Matt is a little bit sick, halfway work, had to bail. Damn, I sympathise. I sympathise on the poor, well-lit weenie. I sympathise with. I don't sympathise on. That sounds like I'm just sort of shoveling pity, as one might shovel, shit. I don't know where I'm going with that. Oh, so this leads to the bottom. Wait, this leads to almost the bottom, and then... Yep. Alright, Elohim, thanks, brah. Well done. Alright, one last lap of these ruined buildings, just to make sure I haven't missed anything too important. Yeah, I hate it so much. Those times when I have felt ill, and I've been on the way to work, I've fucking tried, and then I've bailed out and come home. Because the choice to come to work, or the choice to attempt to go to work, I should say, is already a tough one when you're sick, and then to make that choice, and oh, okay, there it is. I believe this is the same ghost. Okay, recording number 23. Oh, I bet these numbers correspond to the QR codes as well, right? Sweet. Okay, so if I lose a ghost, all I need to do is throw myself off of the nearest cliff, be brought back by Elohim, and I can review said ghost. Provided that was the ghost and not, like a second ghost. Yeah, I mean, I hate being sick from work in general, actually. I'm just going to state openly. Because of the guilt. I can't get over that guilt. I'll sit at home and I'll feel a bit better because I'm not at work, and I'll think, I should have just gone to work today. And that's horseshit. I should never go to work when I'm sick. Like, that's fucking stupid. Of course you stay home, because either you're infectious or you're driving yourself into oblivion, and that's not good. You should preference yourself over, over your employer and your job in those circumstances, because that's what sick leave is for. But yeah, I can't get past it. I can think about it rationally, but the emotional choice is, the emotional barrier is too great. Okay, so this is a puzzle. I'll skim the edges of this puzzle area. Well-lit weenie who has 2 thumbs and new reason for a sickie. Bam! That guy, which is to say you. Yeah, fall damage, yeah. If I fall, I perish. Ooh, Crafty letting me know that if I finish my beer and want gin, there's gin on offer. I will finish a gin. I will finish an unfinished gin. Yeah, Ghost in the Machine, yeah. Yeah, so my assumption, place of old, is that those recordings are the same people, which is to say robots, that left the QR codes. So, if we think about that for a moment... QR code. Let me read this first. This female voice that speaks from the abnormalities, it speaks with a different tone to the other wretches in this space. And look at that, Jin has magically appeared. Wonderful. This is Sheep. So Sheep is analysing the female voice, which is presumably that of Alexandria? I forget her specific name, but she's the one leaving the time capsules. So it appears that Sheep hasn't... I don't know who Sheep is talking about. I don't know whether Sheep is talking about Alexandria's time capsules being different to the other voices in the archive, or Alexandria's time capsules being different to the other QR codes, because the other QR codes are different in the sense that, at least I assume, they're all robots like me, right? We're just the latest robot, we just happen not to be spraying and saying anything. That's my guess. But if Sheep is differentiating Alexandria from the other voices in the archive, sure, I also don't know what that says specifically. Interesting. Oh, I'm sorry, Shanud. Internet gave you a good try. Currently splurting's going to be off. Man, you and your internet. Well, not you and your internet. Your internet. I really wish it was better. I know you wish it was better more than I do because you fucking live there. You live in it. And you own that house. But, oh, that's such garbage. Well, it was a pleasure having you while we did. Alright, may you enjoy your night. Oh, well, Litweenie, very drinky SciFiAIguy episode. You must be feeling better. Incorrect. I don't feel great at all, but I feel good enough to drink. No, I had a long day. It was meeting Rich, and I'm about to face a week of marking. And physical therapy stuff was not good today, so... Look, I had already decided a day or two ago that I was interested in the idea of having drinks while playing games, while playing games here, just to sort of loosen me up, just to sort of add to the experience, and tonight I decided, fuck it, I wanted a drink, I wanted to loosen up and have a cool drink, and it's been good, the drink has been cool. So yeah, I don't feel... Well, no, I do feel better than I did. So let's go with that. I feel better than I did. That's a good thing. Let's focus on the good thing. I feel good enough to have a beer and hang out with a beer in my body. Oh, Saz, I've never felt guilty about taking a sick day, maybe because I've hated every job ever. Interesting. Even at jobs I've hated, I've felt guilty about taking a sick day. And I am happy to admit that that's not healthy. Like, I just went on a brief rant about how you should preference yourself over your job, and I still believe that to be true. But yeah, I've just got that hang-up, I guess. I would love to interrogate it. I'm not going to here, but I'm going to sit on that. I'm going to ferret at that, because it's going to last my entire working life. I should probably get a handle on it at some point. Oh, well, Litweenie, my theory is that these nice glitchy bits are like warehouse floors with tape of the floor showing where the paths are. Okay. Like the rooms they have for VR adventures. The virtual stuff is overlaid visually, which is why the real things all look industrial. Oh! So you reckon I'm being sent to some other sort of stripped-back industrial landscape, but they're just porting on top of that nice trees and antiquated, ruined architecture. That's interesting. Yeah, so it's not VR, it's AR, it's augmented reality. That would be kind of cool. I would be interested to, to interrogate that. Because this is a world in which nothing glitches, and it has this architecture, but that doesn't mean they wouldn't simulate it in other places. Interesting. So, I'm going to test a hypothesis. We have here the next thing that I can unlock, the next mechanic, the cube, but I want to see what it's like when I go to a world where a cube is a part of a puzzle, but I haven't unlocked the cube. I am just too curious about what that looks like. Oh, guys. Oh. Speaking of weather being different. Oh, yeah. Man, fuck yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Alright. So if we just go to the plank puzzle, just walk over to it and say, hey, what do you got for me? Will I even be allowed in? Ah. Look at that. That is fascinating. Wow. Yeah, look at this. You must unlock before you can... Yeah, you must unlock block before you can use this. But it's just hanging there, virtual. I can walk through it. It doesn't exist. But it will when I unlock it. Yeah, they are unabashedly showing these worlds as being fake. That is fucking cool. Alright, we're going to explore this place proper. We're going to check out that mail entry. We're going to check out that computer. I just need to unlock boxes. Damn. Will Daddy be mad? Well, Weenie, I don't know. Daddy seems like a complex figure. He seems to have been written from a place of, emotional complexity, which is to say, issues. Daddy issues, as 'twere. Yeah. Man, I'm glad I have Mystery Wonder Gin appearing. Or has appeared. Because I'm almost finished with this beer, and holy shit, it's only been an hour. Fucking A. Oh! Hey, that would be great. Place of old, maybe the weather is linked to your readiness for the level. That's going to be a great thing to test. If I solve this, go back and boxes are unlocked, and the world is bright, that would be really cool. That would be super cool. Alright. Let me think about this for a moment. Yep. Cool, alright. What's rotate? That's rotate. Nope. It's alright, guys. I've only been drinking a little bit. Very industrial box. I guess they really had to differentiate it from the companion cube. So much effort. So effort went into this from a game design standpoint, but then the reason they put in that effort is because they want to say that effort went into this within the world. Very, very strange. There are so many choices in this game that you can read something into, and I genuinely wonder how much of it is in... Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's raining anyway. Yeah, I wonder how much of these little things were intended to be read the way that I'm reading them. Because it is a game about thinking, right? Like, a cognitive aspect exists in the narrative. So... yeah, it's tough. It's tough to play. Well, yeah, it's just raining. It's just raining here. That's alright. That's okay. Boop, boop. And look, we've unlocked the refractor, we've unlocked the cube, and then someday we will unlock the orb. Which is to say the orb. Loading library session done. Etc. 47 million distributing resources, that's typically fine. Network inaccessible, that was the same last time. Locally cached resources, okay. EL, bam. Open EL. EL, short for extended lifespan, holy shit, is a groundbreaking initiative by 7 leading universities to create the world's most stable and most durable supercomputer. With its custom-made hardware, bomb-proof casing, and near-inexhaustible hydroelectric power supply, EL represents a unique step forward in the evolution of human technology. The brainchild of Nobel Prize nominee Dr. Arkady Chernynevsky, who was part of the team at Ian, EL will, etc. Links, download press kit, meet the team, blah, blah. Contact. Wow. So, Elohim is the eternal computer, basically. It's Soma, but the difference is, from what I can see, it's not that human consciousnesses have been preserved, it's that WoW has been preserved. If we take the Soma tack on this, damn. AI citizenship. Oh, damn. Reconsider issue 199. Profile Alexandra Drennan. Okay, it's Alexandra. She's the one leaving the... what's the name? Time capsules. Once a true artificial intelligence has been created, the issue of citizenship is going to come up. We acknowledge that the AI has all the abilities of a human brain. Okay. Should it not be considered a citizen? Is it not, in the legal sense of the word, a person and thus a potential citizen? But where do you draw the line? Some people will object. Will the great apes become citizens? Elephants, whales, the more intelligent parrot species? It's crazy, they will say. I would remind these people that we live in a society in which a corporation, as abstract an entity as one could imagine, is considered a person. That is true. That is a true and very valid point. I've come across that one before. So it's not like there is no precedent for a non-human being, a person. So it's not like there is no precedent for a non-human being. Oh, for a non-human being a person. I read non-human being as the... yeah, I misread that. At least an artificial intelligence is an actual thinking being, not just a business arrangement. But perhaps we do need to question the definition of personhood. Increasing amounts of evidence regarding the intelligence of elephants or the existence of culture among whales, for example, could be a sign that we need to answer some difficult questions. Yeah, absolutely. Who better to debate these questions with than the young genius who revolutionised the blah, and that's presumably Alexandra Drennan. So, yeah, the most interesting sentence in this for me, and there are a lot of interesting sentences, but the most interesting one is if we acknowledge that the AI has all the abilities of a human brain. All. So, that has a one-to-one relationship of capability with humans, then yeah, this is a great argument. It's still a great argument if they don't, if they're close, if they're intersecting. If it's a Venn diagram and the overlapping portion is something that we consider essential to personhood, and then the things on the outside fringes, on the one side you have uniquely AI aspects and on the other side you have the uniquely human aspects. Yeah, but just that phrasing, all the abilities of a human brain, that is so specific, and it was probably just the phrase that was chosen while writing this. I don't know that it carries with it the weight that I'm giving it, but that has a lot of weight. Very interesting. But yeah, of course, all the stuff about intelligent animals, that's a huge deal. And yeah, corporations being legally people, it's a fucking thorny patch. Saz, I'm so sick of that corporations are people bullshit. Grog is totally misunderstood. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I understand it as just being a way of doling out responsibility. I know that corporations have a ethical responsibility to their shareholders to make money, as I understand it. That's how I understand the arrangement. You're more than welcome to illuminate us on the specifics of that point. If that would ruin your morning, then feel free to tell me to go fuck myself. I can do the research, at some other point. But yeah, if you'd care to elaborate, that would be cool. Crafted EVS, all the abilities is a big / impossible ask. Similar but different is much more sensible. Similar but different is much more likely / might be all that's possible. Certainly within the near future, if AI is possible within the near future. But yeah, I've banged on that. I've banged on that particular pot more than a few times, but yeah, there's a lot of, I think, misconception in fiction and therefore in the zeitgeist about whether AI is going to be its own thing that is in many ways intractable, or whether it's just going to be us copying ourselves but in digital form. And this text isn't helping that so far. That's for damn sure. You must consider these riddles, the Sphinx said, and tell me the riddle that I did not reveal. The Sphinx smiled, ears in her jaw creaking, her teeth a nightmare of rust. Her left eye flickered, but none of its terror was diminished. The ruins were silent. In the error, I think, she finally said, that the riddle you did not reveal is this. Why do these riddles exist in the first place? Why do these curious automatons, these mute children of Hephaestus, behave as they do, forcing me to devise these intricate solutions? Each is a riddle, but the greater riddle is their purpose. The Sphinx did not answer. Her eye was lifeless now. Athena removed it from its socket, knowing that its power would aid her, yet feeling also a deep sorrow at the passing of this fearful creature. I get the feeling... Now, I'm not a myth scientist, I don't get out my beaker and put a bit of myth in it and then swirl it around and go, it's a myth. Like, I have no idea. I've never heard before of the Sphinx being an automaton. That's a new one for me. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this is a unique text that is referencing myth, but weaving into it more elements of Talos than would otherwise be there, which is to say, automata. I mean, it's cool. The writing is cool, but yeah, so it's reading like fan fiction. Which is possibly the point. Saz, and my chat's not showing up. All I'm seeing is what you're saying. If that's... Yeah, I haven't seen any, like... I've seen you say the cube is actually an umbrella. I've seen you say sounds like something that would survive an apocalypse. The things about corporations and people, and then things about... And then things saying chat's not showing up. Well, Weenie, that's new to me. Athena and Sphinx never meet. Okay, well, sure. Yeah, well, there we go. That debunks that. Alright. Let's tuck into this. It's a scroll.
I was in school when I first read about the Talos Principle.
Oh.
I think it disturbed me at the time. Made me hyper-aware of my body as a physical object. The material reality of the brain. Ideas that made me uncomfortable at first, but I think in the long run, it helped me understand how frail human beings are, and how precious. It's not a comforting way of thinking about the world, but I'd rather face the truth than lie to myself.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely, the materiality of the brain. I have talked possibly too much about, the material nature of things. Yeah, and I agree that it's possibly not comforting. I don't know. I was not comforted before. I don't have a good starting point within which I felt comfort, because I was never religious, I suppose. So I never truly believed that a person existed beyond their death. So really hammering home that idea in recent years, dispelling the strange ghosts that lived in my head, simply because, ghosts of thoughts and other people's theories, simply because I hadn't interrogated them. Didn't even know how. Didn't even know by which angle to look at things. Yeah, I didn't feel less comforted. If anything, I felt... I felt more amazed and more interested and more passionate about things. But, yeah, I don't know whether comfort ever entered into it for me. The more I converse with these terminals, the more I wonder what role they play in this contraption. How do you tell friend from foe when no obvious lines are drawn between the two? Sheep. Well, I had never posed that question of friend or foe. So it's interesting that this is Sheep's position. Sheep's first reaction is, well, fuck, who do I trust? Who's the enemy? I am a naive child in this, which is possibly the point of the game. I didn't think anyone was my enemy. That's so strange. It's so strange. Oh, I see. It possibly a length thing. So Saz, Matt is going to post the thing I was trying to post. Not posting through me, that must be too long. Okay. Yeah, people saying try to break it up. Alright, well-lit wedding. Treating corporations as persons is a convenient legal fiction which allows corporations to sue and to be sued. Provides a single entity for easier taxation and regulation, simplifies complex transactions that would otherwise involve, in case of large corporations, thousands of people. Yep. Protects the individual rights of the shareholders as well as the right of association. Generally, corporations are not able to claim constitutional protections that would not otherwise be available to persons acting as a group. Holy shit. Wow. Like, I think I was vaguely aware of some of that, but only in a, I guess, intuitive sense. I hate using that word. Anyway, only in the sense that I was aware of corporations suing people and blah, 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 blah. Like, I knew that there was a categorical way that they operated that was similar to people in certain fields, but that is a laundry list of things that they maybe not get away with, but yeah, Jesus. Yeah, and I guess it helps. Yeah, wow. Alright. things to do with boxes. My first box puzzle. Guys, time to crate. Episode 3, halfway through, so 5 hours in, we see our first actual physical crate. And I say physical. Oh, what's it? Hexahedron. Oh, L1, jump here. Guys, I want to see what that looks like, because I bet it looks like shit. Oh, this is going to look so bad. It's going to look like shit. Hey, jump. Now jump here. Really? Oh wow, look at the length of that jump. So if I... hang on. I jump here, and there was like a dismount. Yeah, jump here. But look at that, I can... no? Okay, so maybe just here, then here, then here. Oh, I thought before it was allowing me to select. I was mystified, because that is a huge jump distance, and that does not hold up to what I've been doing thus far. Damn. That looks so video gamey. I don't know how else to describe it. That is some fucking video game nonsense. Oh, damn, it's raining here. Like, actually here, not in the game world. Nice. Well, that cements the likelihood of me not leaving the house tomorrow. Wah-hey! Alright. Let's learn about hexadrons. Hexahedrons. So, oh, of course. Yep. Well, that's, you know. Okay. Well, look. I can't very well get mad at them for using one of the simplest and most flexible, maybe not the most flexible. It's just a given, and I haven't designed many, perhaps any puzzles in my time. Holy shit, I've got a lot of reading to do. Oh, I can double stack. Can I jump on top then? I cannot, okay. Yeah. Box use, sure. Hard to criticize, because it's kind of cool. Adds flavour. It's a bland flavour. It's the flavour of bread. But, you know, if you're talking the classical definition of bread, people can live on bread. Bread is livable. Mmm. Oh, that gin. Hot damn. Well, look, Weenie, suggestion. If you ever need to say intuition but don't want to swap it out, swap it out for an old-timey version, feel it in my waters or something. It's not a bad idea. I do like saying that I can feel something in my water. Yeah, I wouldn't be so pissy about the word intuition if it weren't for the excellent fine-grained conversations I've had with Justin about intuition, and also, obviously, all my study to do with the brain. Yeah, intuition is a weird, floaty term that is ill-defined in too many spaces and not interrogated enough. Particularly when people talk about AI, because people have said, oh, well, this will be the difference between humans and AI. We have intuition. When intuition is just, you know, in this case, a thought that you arrived at without, that you are aware of taking the intervening steps. But then you have neural networks coming to conclusions that other people haven't, or at least haven't immediately. And you're not calling that intuition, but you don't know the intervening steps. You can't even ask the system what the intervening steps are. Anyway, it's a long story. And I have read some really cool stuff recently about people developing a program or developing a neural network that will be able to explain itself, be able to explain the steps that it took. It's early days yet, but that's, not only is that really cool, it's fucking essential. Alright. Powerful device, fashioned by the designer, one with faith. Oh, what's a hexahedron? Samurai. I don't think we've seen Samurai before. And then, one with faith, powerful device fashioned by the designer. A cube, sheep. So this is the first time we've seen a conversation between these guys. This is amazing. The edges are beveled, that makes it a decahedron. Always right. Okay. You forgot the indents. With the indents, it's like a super polyhedron. Real alls T7. Reals. Reals. Oh, man. Yeah, I can't pass that name in a way that makes it easy to read. Particularly because I can't tell what's an I and what's an L after the capital A. But the convex hull is a decahedron. Topic closed. Always right. Wrong, dog. It is internet. It is internet, you know? Fucking A. I've got no problems with that. Well lit weenie, did you see that bit of wall vanished? Oh yeah, so the glitching has been legit. This game is unafraid to let us know that we are in a fucking fake space. A fake ass space. It's so fake. Sorry, just reading chat. Anyway, it's all very interesting. I love that I've got a good chat. You guys are... you guys make my week, seriously. Some good shit. Some damn good shit. Oh... I'm glad I realised I can jump between these cubes. You want to know why? Well, actually, I might be wrong. Oh. Fuck. I'm definitely wrong. Alright, so... Okay, let's test something. Does the cube save me? It does not. Okay. I foolishly thought that perhaps what the cubes did was blocked the signal from the roboids. So you know how they got their flickery light nonsense? I thought it was some of that shit. I was wrong. Alright. So, this is, I guess, the way to go, but I don't know how to get through here with boxes. I actually don't. Yeah, okay. So standing on a box doesn't save me either. The parameters of this puzzle aren't promising. I don't even know where the fucking piece is. Normally they frontline that shit. Okay, am I meant to use the boxes to, like, jump a fence? Is it fence jumping time? Because I can jump a fence. I mean, maybe. Is that a red herring? I can get up here. Now what? I can't mantle, clearly. I can already jump on these bits. Well, not terribly well. But they're not much higher than boxes, so I doubt that's a factor. This way? There you are! Okay, so I'm trying to get over there. Around... some bullshit. Aw, place of old, and this hanging out with you guys makes mine, as in makes your week. That's very touching, and I'm so happy to be a part of that. I mean, we have been like seeing each other a lot lately, which is super cool. I mean, this is the obviously, you know, you've joined the fortnightly D&D Wayne's Day, as it is known. Yeah, no, it's been super good. Because it was always tough before because you lived elsewhere, but now you actually live in town, which means, you know, we get to see you all, which is just rad. Okay. I have a puzzle to solve. There are QR codes there, but... Alright. Rip Apis. Oh, Epitaph, child program, something. Oh. Epitaph, child program, code map terminated here, logic failed memory test. I just meant to sprint with the box, like holding the box. Final try again. I can't understand. I want to read this message so bad. Okay. Saz Rainbow, can you just leg it down the space between them? I genuinely think that's what I have to do. SciFiAIguy, I suggest putting a box in the way of its patrol. Unlike your thinking. I don't want to jump on top of it. Alright, hang on. Well, this will work extra because I'm trying to read this side note, right? So if I do this, put this in the way, quickly read this. Can't understand, I've got enough progeny programs error. Yes, I can offset them. Okay, cool. Okay, so what it's telling me is I can offset the dangerous rhythms of these roboids. I've largely just set them back though. I'm trying to get to here. Hey! Hey! Oh! Alright, cool. Yeah. Yeah, we did it. We did it. You piece of shit. I need my box back. Fucking A. Alright. So, yeah, this game is showing me now that it's not just about logic and placement, it's about physical skill and movement, which was a little bit true before, but this is like actually a physical movement problem. This will involve a little bit of dexterity and nonsense.
If the answer does not come to you, do not despair. The worlds of my garden are many.
Oh, shut up, Dad. I hate Godfather. Oh. Worldlit Weenie asking me to rewind time? Nah. Yeah. Yeah, alright.
When the truth will not reveal itself, perhaps it is best to seek it in another place.
Oh, shut up, Dad. I fucking know, alright? I know how to do it. Ohab raises an interesting question. Why don't I stream more than 2 hours a week? So, I lead a pretty busy life. And right now, honestly, it hasn't occurred to me to stream more than I have. And I could. It would be possible to do so. I could stream longer on Monday nights, for instance. That's less likely because I tend to sort of burn out and I've been having throat problems, so talking over long periods, it's a bit tricky. So I wouldn't, 2 hours is about what I'm okay with at the moment. But looking at the clock and thinking that I've got 40 minutes left and appraising my throat, yeah, 2 hours at a time is about what I can hack. But doing it multiple times a week, that hasn't really occurred to me, but I'm going to be honest with you, my schedule isn't great a lot of the time, and so it's not my instinct to stream more than that. Yeah, so I'm booked out several nights of the week, or at least, yeah, 3 out of every 4 Wednesdays, and I have a lot of fatigue problems. I have a lot of health problems, actually. I don't like to talk about it much, but yeah, my health's not amazing, which is a factor. Is just an unfortunate factor of the. It's something I have to. Whoa. There were lights. There was a cool thing to see, and I ruined it. God damn it. Yeah, I would like to. It would be really cool to stream more. It really would. But I honestly just don't think I can hack it, and I don't think I would deliver a good experience. Because I remember those times I got cranky at Soma, and... Oh! Well, that's a nice touch. Possibly timed when I finish the first puzzle? yeah, I don't have what it takes at the moment. My life doesn't contain what it takes. Should it become possible for me to stream more often, I'd love to. And in fact, I have been talking with a friend about doing a stream with her. I'll leave the lid on that for now. You know, let that simmer on the back burner. But yeah, at the moment, a little outside my reach. But in time, that would be super fucking cool. Like 3 times a week for 2 hours each would be a pretty big improvement from probably not impossible for you to do. Yeah. As I've just said, it would be tricky. It would be tricky. But I you know, you probably typed that as I was explaining my rationale. Yeah, understood. Yeah. Thank you for understanding. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, life is not as malleable as it used to be. As a younger man, I could have streamed much more often and much more happily, I'm sure. It's a bit of a shame that the streaming phenomenon and the ease of my own streaming happened at a time in which it is more difficult for me to stream. Just one of those sad little coincidences. But the fact that I can stream it all is amazing. The fact that I've got you guys here is fucking incredible. So happy with this stream. It makes me so happy afterwards. It's so good. That I would love to do it more. It would be so good to do it more. So fingers crossed I can make that work. And it's actually good to hear that people want to see it more often. Like I said, I haven't really considered doing it more than once a week. I mean, apart from this other idea that I've been kicking around, but, you know, even that felt slightly separate, right? Because it's with somebody else, it's a different dynamic. No, I'll take that under consideration. Thank you. Okay. I do not understand why the designer chose to put such flaws into the world that it appears almost as if it were damaged, but I must believe that there is a purpose here I cannot see, one with faith. That's so great. The idea that the creator is all-knowing, which means all elements of design are intentional. And this ties back to everything I was saying before. So, in terms of the story, One with Faith is connecting or making explicable these strange things. And it could be the broken, ruined architecture, it could be the glitching. I genuinely don't know whether One with Faith saw the same glitching or sees the same glitching I do. But seeing a ruined world and saying, oh, well, the designer must have just wanted it that way, that's believably religious, right? But that actually ties into the things I was saying before about, is this something the design is meant to do? Is this something the writer is meant to do? And coming from a literature perspective, and I mean, this is really apparent right now because of all the stuff I've been teaching, is looking at texts and saying, you can't ever, with authority in literary analysis, say what the author was thinking. Because you don't fucking know. You will never know. I mean, even if you ask them, they're still just telling you something which itself is something that you are reading and experiencing. There's always that step of one remove. So, when you analyse a text and you draw an interpretation from it, it doesn't have to be what the author intended, ever. It's just what the text presents to you. And so, the most interesting texts, and often the most literary texts, are the ones that contain the most richness and the most the greatest depth of interpretation, I suppose. Or at least that's my take on what is and what is not capital L literary. Although there's an element of, I suppose, you know, classism and other things in there as well, colonialism perhaps. Anyway, big topic. But yeah, I think about this shit a lot, and yeah, awesome. If the designer is perfect, and he designed me for a purpose, I must be fit for that purpose. It follows that my purpose must not be to seek and hoard every sigil in his land, for so many are beyond the faculties he granted me. Just fucking so much religious dogma in a place that is so visually rich with myth, you know? Or at least I associate these old civilizations with pantheons, right? With a pantheistic attitude to the world. And then you have a bright yellow and black industrial ladder, and if I go to third person, I'm a fucking robot. Like, this game is mixing so many things in such an interesting way. Mwah! Chef Kissy Fingers. It's so good. Alright. Time to sip some gin. Read some chat. Oh, because we're talking about the stream. Saz, if only you could monetize this shit. Well, the way Twitch works for the big streamers is there is a subscription model, so it is possible to subscribe to a channel and get benefits for that subscription, so perhaps access to emojis, or for instance, Day 9 TV, it's a subscriber-only chat, but he is one of the original people, right? So, you know, he can, or he could make that sort of step back in the day, and it's just the norm. If I made that step now and said, right, well, you guys can't fucking hang out unless you pay me money, dick move. But also, that doesn't get offered to a streamer unless they are, A, very regular, so they provably show up on time and do their thing all week, every week, all the time, and B, they have, you know, the viewership, such that Twitch bothers with that sort of model with them. So that is one way that Twitch monetizes streams, and thus I gain money from streams if I was somebody who was also monetizing my stream. The second way is bits. So it is possible to purchase bits from Twitch, and then you shower bits upon a streamer. You cheer and you give them some bits, and that's basically throwing coins at them functionally. I don't even think I've given Twitch any of my bank details at any point, so even if you guys purchase bits and throw them at me, I don't think Twitch knows how to get them to me. So it's possible you can't even cheer at me yet with bits, because I'm not a stream that can receive that money, perhaps? I don't know. These are the things I know. That does not mean I know everything about monetization and Twitch, but yeah. If I could monetize this, that would be great, but I've heard a lot of horror stories about people who crank their streams and who work them all day, every day, and try desperately, you know, like, subscribe, be a part of the channel, be active, and they barely scrape through in terms of money. Like, they're barely surviving, which means they're not saving for their future at all as well. And also their health goes to shit because they're stuck in a chair all day. It's not my intention to monetize this stream because I can't imagine a world in which that sustains me, in which it, yeah. If it made me a bit of cash, sure. I mean, that would help pay for, you know, I mean, health problems means money problems, right? So this is why I've got a Patreon with music, so that, you know, I can get a bit of money to help mitigate medication costs and specialists and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, if this made me a bit of cash, that would be great. But it's not. It's certainly not the point of the channel. Obviously, if money flowed in, I would accept it. But yeah, it's a complex fucking place. Sorry, just trying to catch up on chat. You guys are on point tonight. I'm getting a lot of plus I'm, you know, I'm one long neck down and halfway through a gin and ginger. And ginger goes really well with Vickers. Better than Tanqueray, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say it. Fuck it. I'll say it. I'll say it to the orb. Saz Rainbow, one with faith as a duty head. Yeah, fucking absolutely. Cat does Twitch, like and subscribe, make SciFiAIguy famous. No work commitments and sponsorship money from ADs means more streaming. Yeah, it's, well, the whole sponsorship as well, like, I don't know how I feel about that sort of stuff. It's all tricky. It's all tricky shit. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm catching up on everything amazing you guys are saying. I'm just going to take a moment and read and bask in my amazing chat. Well, I say my amazing chat. It's your amazing chat. You guys make chat, right? Like, I have brought together a place that you guys can come and talk, but you're talking with each other. So it's not my chat, it's your chat. And it's a fucking good chat. I like it. Ah, Crafty Devious at SciFiAIguy, which is me. I think only partners get bits. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That makes sense. As I say, Twitch doesn't have my bank details. How would they even get me the money? Oh, I see no reason. Hey, greetings from Russia. Where are you from? Your accent is a bit confusing for me. I'm sorry. So I'm from Australia. And as are the majority of the people in chat, actually. Welcome to the stream. I hope you, stick around and chat to people. Please, enjoy our company. I'm sorry if my accent is a bit confusing. I'm also a couple of drinks in, so, you know, I'm not the most sober man in the world, which probably doesn't help. There are some Australians who sound more confusing than me. There are some who sound less. I don't know where I'm going with that. Oh, I mean, you guys are all over the greeting of the I see no reason. Yeah, this is great. I'll, let's talk more puzzles. Cat, bam, well done. Good call. Fucking call me out on my shit. Get me puzzle solving. Get me to do it. Friendly crossfire. Oh my fucking god, these were the lasers I saw before. Fuck damn it. Alright. I have not seen one of you in forever. Ugh. That jam. That jam. Alright. So. Okay. Do we remember this? Because this is the hint generator. Seek counsel. Last time I tried to seek counsel, I was told to fuck off because I hadn't tried the puzzle enough. And then I solved the puzzle anyway, so, you know, fuck this game. Oh, yes, we are the chatbots. Guys, it's been decided the name of the SciFiAIguy fans, your group name, you are chatbots. You are the chatbots. Revel in it, enjoy it, it's smart, it's cool. I want to make shirts. I want to make Jeff Goldblum shirts that declare you guys the chatbots. So, I need to... The fuck? Okay. So if I'm here... Hang on. If I jam that, I can get under here, right? I've never been shot by one of these. I've now been shot by one of these. Alright. Hot damn. So I went from saying that this game has great tutorialization and it's very smooth and cool to being immediately stumped by this. This is legit. This is legit. Holy crap. Oh. Bam, I jam that. And an orb comes out. I de-jam that. Yes! Okay. Okay. I jam that. I take the hex. Yes! Yes! Fuck yes. Too good. Saz, I have a way stronger accent than SciFiAIguy. Be glad I'm not streaming. That's interesting. I never perceived your accent as insanely strong. I don't know. I don't know. Is it? I mean, I'm not going to call you a liar. If you say it is, then it is, but... Yeah, they just hate each other. Wow, natural enemies. How strange. Oh, damn, look at this. I mean, I'm not going to do that because that's dumb, but yeah, that's cool and strange. Yeah. Says Rainbow, the thing that sucks about twitching on mobile, apart from everything, is not having easy access to Jeff Goldblum gifts. Yeah. Yeah, I bet. I bet. Kablow. Alright, sweet. Surf fucking wheat. Is this where a star is? Do I have to be cool to get here and I'm not cool? Because, you know. Or is that just the... Oh no, that's where I got the droid from. I'm gonna go in here anyway, because, why the fuck wouldn't I? And it rains again! Okay. That would be cool if it sort of oscillates. Aha! Diligent motherfucker gets the star. Local boy does good. Tell your friends. What? What are you? Take paint? Guys, I have paint. Oh, I'm about to have paint. Oh, says Rainbow, you guys don't get the full extent of my accent because I am 100% in Adelaide mode around you. Interesting. Yeah, I've heard that the Adelaide accent is more refined, And, you know, I've heard people from Queensland talk and then heard my friends talk and be like, okay, yeah, we enunciate a bit more, perhaps. Or enunciate differently, you know. I was confused for being British in, you know, the Riverland within my first few years of being there, so it's possibly just me as well. Who knows? QR code, go back, where? Where was the QR code? Tell me. Hidden paint. Wait, this was this one. I mean, there was a QR code up here. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Was it in this area? Over here? In this room? I was so diligent. I was so diligent! I was the fucking diligent escape plan. That's a metal joke. For those of you who listen to the diligent escape plan. Well lit weenie, I swear to God, if you're fucking with me, I will do very little about it. I will bluster online and then pretend that I'm not mad, because I'm never mad online. Is it over here? Where you found the sigil. The first... okay. Yep. So in here. Okay. Ah! Thank you, Weenie. I think I've discerned some kind of pattern in the sigils. Each colour serves a different purpose. Elohim has us gathering them all, but perhaps he's being overzealous. The first two sentences fit together, but then the third sentence makes no sense to me in that context. How does the discerned pattern, the colour, equating purpose, equal zealotry? That's weird. That's weird, and I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Okay. Anywho's it. Yeah, I keep wanting to do metal noises with my mouth, but then the music is so pretty and I feel ashamed. Alright, take paint. Drop. Paint message. Guys, I can contribute. Fuck, what am I going to say? Do I even get a say in it? It's our first QR code. Well, this seems as good a place as any. Wow. Okay, so here's the most insane thing about this. It's giving me so many choices, but I'm convinced that this is just a single-player experience. Like, I don't think any of the other QR codes are from other players. I think they are all from the writers of this game. But then the idea that we contribute to this space, does that mean I'm going to get replies in real time, like other QR codes? Is this me having a conversation with somebody else? Otherwise, why give me all these choices? But by the same token, you could give me all these choices as a way of giving the illusion of choice, a la Bioshock Infinite, such that you build your own experience, but then the broader game is still the same. Oh, man. What the fuck? Man. Okay. I have no idea what's going on, do you? I feel like I know what's going on, so I'm not going to ask that. Certification program is a sham. What does a computer know about humanity? On the one hand, I can kind of see where it's coming from. On the other hand, I am also a robot. Like, I feel like being the naive child that I am, saying that is so presumptuous and so much from the player and not from the character. And I think, you know, player and character, there's a differentiation there. I play a lot of D&D. What can I say? I've travelled to the edge of the known world, though it seems to stretch on forever. Our domain is much less than we imagined. That's fucking true. Elohim lied about the tower. I stepped foot inside and returned to tell the tale. That's also true. The tools to overcome this place have been provided for us. We need only to learn how to use them. That is true in the sense that this is a game. You'll be needing a special device to solve this one. Well, that's that's only useful if I paint that within a puzzle, but I intend to paint this out here where I found it. That's more valuable to me, narratively. Because I don't think I'm going to speak to anybody, but I could be wrong. Have you tried crossing the laser beams? That's a dick move, because if you cross them, they don't work. Feels as if I've been struggling with these puzzles for days. Did you take so long? Weird. Okay, well, I'm going to go to the third one. There we go, Lone Toad. Alright. No replies, which is intriguing. Because it did imply that the replies happened in real time, / simultaneous, between other droids. When we were kicking around in the, air quotes, real world, I believe. Oh, I see. So Ohab is telling me the other QR messages are from other AIs in the game, but here's the kicker: if you have Steam friends that also play this game, they will be able to see your painted messages and you will see theirs. Okay, well, I've got some friends on PS4. If they make it into this game and see this shit, was well signed, well, you know, pretty obvious in the first area. Super glitch, fucking A. Yeah, I'd like to think it will please them. I endeavour to please my friends, he said, pandering to his Twitch stream. Alright. Bam! Going over the fence. Ah, double time. Oh, and we have 15 minutes left, and that's probably enough to solve a mind-bending puzzle. And wrap up for the evening. Just spilled gin on my chin. Yeah, super glad I'm not leaving the house tomorrow. Bloody hell. Alright. Right, Cobber. So there's the blue source. Okay, so this is showing me that if I pair them up, I can, you know, do that cool thing over a fence. Because the, can't connect those lines through a fence, as we have been shown. I mean, sure. It's like... Yep. So yeah, it's an elevation puzzle. Use a block, place the block in the right position. Oh, sorry. Still need to create the connections. And then put it up there, and then bam. Okay, we'll do another puzzle, because that was not hard. Alright. Now let's look at the QR codes. I don't want to upset the weenie, or the orb, because as we all know, we must not displease the orb. I love how I ragged on orb jokes, and then interspersed orb jokes within a 2-hour stream. Without apology. I'm not apologising now. It's too late now. Yeah, I think, every time I solve a puzzle, I trigger the weather. Or toggle. I toggle the weather state. You know you mustn't cross the streams. So, the way that's phrased makes me think I'll need to cross the streams to solve this one. Oh wow, like the chat has been going off the chain, man. You guys are talking like crazy. Super good. But I did get a direct message here from I See No Reason. Hey, sorry for dragging all the attention. Have you thought about collecting stars later? Many of them are really hard to get. I am really keen to collect stars, but I'm basically just sort of plodding along, grabbing them when I see them. I've left a few worlds behind where I didn't get stars, or at least I know I didn't get the star in the first area in number 1. Yeah, the first world. And possibly in other ones as well. I've grabbed, what, 3 stars total, I think? Yeah, so my intention for this game is not to get 100% completion, because so far, at least, the stars haven't given me any extra narrative payoff. So the reason I'm playing this game is for the narrative elements, because the whole point of this stream is for me talking about science fiction and artificial intelligence, because I'm researching both in my PhD. So the star thing is cool, and being a gamer, I'm like, fuck yeah, if I see stars, I'm going to grab them. But unless getting all the stars or getting some of the stars adds to the story, at the end of the day, I have to preference just the other content, basically. I hope that answers your question. I'm wandering away from the beaten track because it is my instinct to hunt for QR codes. Also, look at these trunks. I can walk right through them. This adds to Weenie's theory that this is augmented reality and this is an industrial space or some other space repurposed through AR to look like a fanciful, you know, Mediterranean McLaren Vale one. But also, that could just be a game design choice. But again, you know, author v text, text wins. So, I need to get blue into there. I see. But first we need to get red into there. Okay, well, let's dick around. Okay. So box is clearly the answer. Bam, and bam, bam. If that angle is good enough, it will hey, victory, bam. Yeah, so, yeah, again, I wasn't meant to cross these streams, but because I introduced a box, I didn't cross the streams. Cool. Sick. Alright, let me tour again for QRs. Yeah, this was a puzzle-heavy session, which is, again, at the start I said I wanted that. Oh, maybe it's on a timer. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this weather. It's a cool feature. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Statue glitching of me. Yeah, we didn't really discover anything new this session, but by solving puzzles, apparently, not puzzles, by solving puzzles, we further the journey and thus increase our likelihood of discovering new content in the future. Alright, well, we can solve another one. That was fucking easy as. Whew. Okay, there's so much chat going on here. If anybody wants to say anything to me directly, follow I See No Reason and Well Lit Weenie's example and, you know, tag me directly so that I can actually see what's being said. It's hot damn you guys are chatty and it's super awesome, but when I glance at chat and it's all new, it is hella daunting. And in fact, that's probably just a good practice in general. If I'm missing something, tag me directly. And you guys have been doing it, and I have missed it before, and I've been flagged on that after the fact, and I apologise that I missed those things. But it still remains the best answer. So, I See No Reason, PhD in AI, cool. I'm glad you think it's cool. I want to let you know, though, I am studying artificial intelligence, but I'm studying it as someone who is in the humanities. So I'm doing my PhD in creative writing. So I'm not actually a scientist. I'm not a engineer of any kind. I don't do any coding. All of my research into AI is through other people's texts. I'm not actually experimenting with AI at all. What I am doing is writing a novel about science fiction, or in the science fiction genre, that explores artificial intelligence. And this is why I'm exploring texts, exploring games like this that deal with AI, so that I can, you know, yeah, this is research, basically. This is research for my PhD. So I hope it still sounds cool. I need to tell people that when they think what I'm doing is cool, because they might think that I'm creating AI. I'm really not. I'm not working in AI at all. I'm just reading about people who work in AI. And the philosophical people who talk about the people who are working in AI. Yeah, it's a big field. Well-lit weenie. Not my theory, mostly Saz's. I forget what your theory was. Oh, the AR theory. Well, Saz, yeah, excellent theory. Top notch. Well-lit weenie. Good on you for passing it on. Saz Rainbow, you probably need to go back and read all this after you're done. Oh, I definitely will. Definitely will. Place of Old, you're the coolest. Aww. Aww. I don't think I'm the coolest, so when people tell me I'm the coolest, or when people tell me I'm cool, I'm very taken aback. But thank you, I'm very touched. I think something's very wrong. If you'd seen what I'd seen at the edges of the world, you'd wonder if it wasn't stretching and bursting at the seams. Well, yeah, it's all fake. But are they talking about this world or the other world? Like the air quotes real world, you know? I say the real world. What I mean is the what's name? What the fuck are you? What the fuck? Well, let's see if it murders me. Guys! Guys, it doesn't kill me, it just sucks. Okay. What it does do is obscure my line of sight to this. Right? So, if I do this, and I do this, yep, that cuts it off. Oh, okay. Yep. It will get enough time. I've just got to wait here and run through. Okay, no, it doesn't get enough time, okay. But this will help, alright. Bam. Kablow! Alright. Fucking wheat. We've opened B. Ooh! So that's an entire new building we've opened. If I remember correctly. From the real world. Map, geography. Alright. Well, A55, yeah, we've got time for another puzzle. The whole point of doing the 2-hour stream, as opposed to the previous 90-minute stream, is to fucking cram in that content. Just bam, bam, bam. Get shit did, son. And fuck. That might have been all of it. Did this place not have a computer? No, wait. We did that at the start, yeah? Yeah, we did that? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, this was a enclosed space as opposed to the open wander around the island space. Oh no, we didn't do the computer. We skipped it. Well, let's close out with that. Yeah, we've fucking done everything. Oh, there's one star we've missed. Well, you know what? That's fine. As I mentioned before, as far as I know, it doesn't contribute to content. So... Alright. Use! Boom, let's do it. Attention, you have received a reply to your user support ticket. Display reply. Yeah. Account certification error, user basic account reply. An account certification program diagnostic has been performed and no errors were reported. Have you completed the standard troubleshooting procedures? 1. Delete existing user account. 2. Create new admin account. 3. Email the network administrator. So, I think that emailing the network administrator is a bad idea because everybody's dead. This is the far-flung future. All the people are gone. It's possible the network administrator... Well, no, of course not. Like, this whole archive system is self-regulating. It's a library with no people in it, right? There's just the MLA maintaining it, as far as I know, and the MLA is itself a program. So emailing the network administrator is a dead end, I think. Create a new admin account will probably just lead us down the same road we've been, where we have to fill out forms that, you know, we try to convince the program that we're not a bot, even though we totally are. Well, we're a person playing a bot, but you know. So I think delete existing user account is the idea, because well, unless it's deleting the existing account, but then what's the difference between that and creating a new one? Interesting. Alright, I'm going to delete. Yep, deleting user.prof. Okay. Wait. Oh no! Wait. In order to prevent unauthorized access to admin controls, only persons may sign up to new admin accounts. The system will now conduct... Okay, so narratively, it's not gonna run me through the same things I've already been through it. It's trying to do new stuff for me, which is really cool. Would you like to undertake the certification process again to achieve a preferable outcome? Okay. Wait, user has no registered account. Certification data already exists. Weird. So, I think what it's trying to tell me is that there's no account, but I've already been certified. Your issues with denial will be appended to your user profile. Further attempts to overwrite certification results will be logged. You will receive a notification if your attention is required. Okay. Your issues with denial. Such specific wording. That's so... yeah. Okay. Oh, this is new. Yeah, I had read all these, and this was it. Okay. So it was new content in the sense that this was the constant battle I've had trying to create an admin account on this fucking computer. Okay. Well, I've read all those. Damn. Well, let's go home and then let's call it a... Okay. Alright. Fuck yes, guys. Good stream. Oh, well, that weenie. I have a theory about the real world. The industrial buildings look like the Slavenblad, whatever the spelling, seed vault in Norway. Similar architecture. The tower looks like Odin's tower from Age of Mythology, which doesn't jive with the reality angle. Okay. Maybe your bot brain can't comprehend the tower properly. Yeah. Maybe. Weird. Well, I mean, that's the stream. Like, that's it. Coming back here presumably saved it. Like, if I do this... Hang on. Exit. Exit! No! If I do this... Less than a minute. Yeah, perfect. Checkpoint, yeah. Checkpoint was coming back to Daddy's house. The house of Daddy. Crafty Devious telling me we have chatted so much that it's not showing all the messages. To watch them, I'll have to hit the VODs, which is to say me. Damn! Oh, VOD is the format for the... A VOD is the Twitch stream recording file, right? So it's not an AVI, it's a VOD. They're called VODs. I can download them, and they're downloaded to me as an AVI, I believe. And I have been downloading all of my, all of those files, but those files don't contain the chat logs. Those chat logs are only retained while the stream is on the Twitch website. But yeah, you guys have been talking up a storm. Good fucking stuff. Yeah, chatbots, man. Fuck yes. Fuck yeah. Well, it weenie. That's the stream. That's it, said the old guy to his urologist. Oh, you. I was thinking about the other day how often we used to talk about poo. I don't know why I was thinking about it. But it used to come up. It used to come up a lot. The end. Place of old. The videos saved on here. When SciFiAIguy exits the stream, there'll be a video of tonight's stream. Yeah. video on demand. Ah, that's what that means. Cool. So just to let you guys know, if you wanted to rewatch one of my streams and see the chat, because I am not a, you know, a paid member of Twitch, because I'm not a streamer who receives payment of any kind, my VODs only last a week. Like, the Twitch stream archive only lasts a week. You're welcome to rewatch it on Twitch and then see all the chat in all its glory, and I'm certainly apparently going to have to. But yeah, you guys, well, so do I. Only have the 1 week window. But the YouTube video will be up later tonight. It takes so little time. It's so good. I fucking love the future. Well, I mean, you know, we now have the orb, so, you know, maybe it's not the best future, but, yeah, potato, potato. Anyway, guys, damn. Damn. You guys are awesome. Tonight was awesome. Stream was awesome. This game is awesome. Cool to see some new people popping in. You guys, you know, have been a great crowd. Not just for me, but for the Russian, the new Russian person. Yeah, damn. Good stuff. Well, I'm going to close it out. So, I hope you guys have a pleasant night. Or continue to have a pleasant night, you know. You know how it is. I've been drinking, I'm sorry. I'm rambling. Yeah. Farewell. Well lit Winnie, get better soon. Everyone else, have a cool time. Place of Old, I sympathise thoroughly with your marking. It's part of the process. It's laborious, but by Jove, it is essential. Possibly. I haven't done a lot of... I admittedly haven't, you know, looked much into the underground thoughts, the mechanics of what goes into teaching. Because I'm new. I'm very, very new. Anyway, I'm rambling again. Bye!